Starting a Bitcoin exchange business is a big deal. It's the kind of venture that could turn into something seriously profitable if you play your cards right. Whether you're a total newbie to the world of cryptocurrency or you've been staking Bitcoin since it was $5, we're about to break this down for you in crystal clear steps. So in this video, we'll outline 10 steps to help you kickstart your very own Bitcoin exchange business. Now, this guide doesn't cover any tech jargon or complicated diagrams. We're just going to keep it practical, relatable, and totally doable. So grab your notebook or just hit that like button to save this video for later because it's about to get interesting. Step one is you need to understand a market. So this sounds basic, right? But here's the thing. It's so important. The cryptocurrency market is constantly moving. Prices spike, they crash, and then they spike again. If you're running an exchange, you're not just watching these changes, you're living in the middle of them. You really want to study how Bitcoin exchanges work, look at the big names like Binance or Coinbase, and you want to see what makes them tick, what do users complain about, and you want to take notes on all of these complaints so you can make a better platform. And you don't want to forget about the local angle as well. Bitcoin might be a global currency, but how it's used in your region could be very different from how it's used in another region. Are people using it to invest, trade, or send money overseas? Understanding why your target audience is buying Bitcoin will help shape your business strategy. Next up, you've got to pick your lane or your niche. So what type of Bitcoin exchange do you really want to run? You can't have something that does everything. So you've got options. First, there's the centralized exchange, which is basically the most common type. Users trust you to manage their funds, and your exchange acts as a middleman for all your trade. Users trust you to manage their funds, and your exchange acts as a middleman for all trades. There's also a decentralized exchange where users trade directly with each other, and these are gaining popularity because they're seen as more secure. And finally, there's peer-to-peer platforms, which connects buyers and sellers directly. Think of it as like Craigslist for Bitcoin, only way safer. Which one fits your vision? It's kind of like picking the right car. You've got to choose what works for your goals, budget, and audience. All right, now let's talk legal stuff. So it might not be super glamorous, but ignoring this step is a shortcut to shutting your exchange down before it even takes off. Every country has different rules for Bitcoin exchanges. Some are more cryptocurrency friendly, while others make you jump through a million hoops just to get started. You'll want to figure out licensing requirements, anti-money laundering regulations, and know your customer policies. If this all sounds overwhelming, don't sweat it. Just find a lawyer who specializes in cryptocurrency and they'll make sure you tick all the right boxes. And hey, don't just think about now. Laws change fast, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency. Stay updated so you don't get blindsided. And now let's get real. You're going to need money to make money. Setting up a Bitcoin exchange isn't cheap. The exact amount depends on the type of exchange you're building, but you'll need cash for things like software development, legal fees, marketing, and customer support. This could be anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000. If you've got deep pockets yourself, awesome. But if not, consider pitching to investors or looking for venture capital. The trick here is to make your idea stand out. Everyone and their grandma has heard about crypto by now, so your pitch needs to focus on what makes your exchange different. Crowdfunding is also another option, but make sure you're upfront with your backers about the risks involved. Now, here's where the magic happens: building your platform. Think of your exchange as the front door to your business. If it's slow, confusing, or buggy, people will walk right out without a second thought. You'll need a solid development team to build a user-friendly platform that's secure and scalable. Some key features to include are 1, an easy-to-navigate interface, 2, fast transaction processes, and 3, multi-layered security like two-factor open. A lot of cryptocurrency trading happens on the go, so I do highly recommend you create an app as well, and your app needs to work seamlessly. Now, the next step is hooking up your payment processors. This is what lets your users deposit and withdraw money from your exchange. Look for browsers that support multiple payment methods: bank transfers, credit cards, even PayPal. And also make sure they're reliable. Nothing will tank your reputation faster than a payment system that goes down all the time. And fees matter a lot. High transaction fees scare off users really fast. So shop around for payment partners that offer competitive rates. Next up is security. Security is everything. Seriously, if people don't trust your exchange, they won't use it. period. This means investing in top-notch security features like encryption, two-factor authentication, and regular vulnerability tests. And for the love of Bitcoin, don't store all your users' funds in one hot wallet. Keep most of it in cold storage offline and out of reach from hackers. You'll also want a solid insurance policy to cover your business in case something does go wrong. And now, after all that hard work, it's time to launch. But here's the deal, just putting your exchange online isn't enough. You need to make some noise. Use social media, email lists, and maybe even influencers to spread the word. Offer promotions like fee-free trading for the first month to attract users. It doesn't have to be that, but that's just an idea. And don't forget about your customer support team on standby. The first few weeks will likely come with a lot of questions and a few hiccups. Speaking of customer support, this is one area where you can really stand out. A lot of exchanges drop the ball here, and users notice. Make sure your support team is easy to reach and can solve problems quickly. Invest in tools like live chat and support ticket systems, and always ask for feedback so you can improve as fast as possible. Happy users will stick around, and they might even bring friends. Finally, once your exchange is up and running, it's time to think bigger. How can you scale? Consider adding more cryptocurrencies to your platform or adding features like margin trading. Expand to new markets, hire more staff, and invest in better technology. And remember, success isn't just about making money. It's about staying ahead of the competition. Keep innovating, and your exchange could become the next big thing in cryptocurrency. And that's it. 10 steps to start your very own Bitcoin exchange business. It's a lot of work, but if you stick with it, the payoff could be huge. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more crypto tips. And visit becoin.net for more educational information like this. Got questions? Drop them in the comment. We'd love to hear from you.